The 103rd annual PA Farm Show is happening this week. We decided to go and check it out, and in this video I'm going to talk about what you should see if you are going to go, whether or not you should even bother going. Let's dive into the PA Farm Show. Better smelling road trip today, but I have 3 flat tires, so gotta take care of that first. That Kay and I have been married, I've been coming back and forth to Pennsylvania visiting family, and I would always see the sign for the PA Farm Show this time of year. It is an enormous agricultural show that takes place in Harrisburg, Pennsylvania. It is a giant building. There was about a bazillion people there. It's a very big event. I've wanted to go for years. Now we live here in Pennsylvania. We decided to take a field trip. I couldn't vlog yesterday. Me and Kay with 4 children going around the fairgrounds. Like, when I said there was a bazillion people, I mean it. There were so many people there, we had to keep close eye on the kids. But I did manage to get a little bit of video of my favorite things and just the experience in general. So first, let's talk about my 3 favorite things at the PA Farm Show, which you don't want to miss. Number 1 thing that you should definitely check out, it was probably our favorite event thing we saw all day, but a lot of that will determine whether or not you catch it at the right time. They have live calving.
So this is when the time starts, the clock starts ticking. We want to see progress in the next 20 minutes. And we would like to see those front feet out and staying out.
Right there at the show, in one of the small arenas, they have set up a area for cows to calve. They have, like, when we were there, about 5 or 6 that were on deck to calve at any minute. We were so fortunate we were able to actually catch a cow calving. We've seen this before. We were able to watch Ladybug when she gave birth to Luna, so we knew what it looked like when a cow was about to have a calf. And as soon as we saw the way the cow was moving, yes, I said your name, Luna. As soon as we saw the cow, the way she was moving, we knew we better stay put because the calving's gonna happen soon. It was so cool to watch this beautiful Jersey give birth to a baby, what turned out to be a heifer calf. One of the things I thought was so unique about it, it turned calving, which is just a miracle to watch, into a bit of a spectator event, which for someone who never has a chance to see a calving, it would be really awesome if you got a chance to see it at the PA Farm Show. The farmer whose cows were calving was kind of narrating the whole time, telling people what was going on, what they should be looking for. We got to see as things progressed further and further. He eventually went into the pen with the cow and helped deliver the calf. The audience at that moment when the calf was born, just like there was a hush in the room. And then when the calf came out, everybody let out an excited cry and applause. It was a very cool experience. We were fortunate enough to see Ladybug give birth to Luna. It was on our own farm, it was peaceful, it was quiet, it was the miracle of life, and we were the only audience to it. Sure, that's like the best way to see a calving, but not everybody can have that experience. And for a bunch of people to be able to watch the miracle of a calf being born is really special. So if you go to the PA Farm Show, check out the calving room. We were only the second calving of the day, so there's a good chance you won't actually see a calf being born, but if you see a cow singled out in the pen, moving around, arched back, chances are maybe you'll get to see one. Stick around, it took about 45 minutes, but it's worth the wait to be able to see a calf being born.
Okay, everybody, the good news is we have a healthy, happy little girl. Everybody got a little heifer calf, so watch out, it's great for this.
The second thing you're not going to want to miss at the PA Farm Show, and this one's kind of like a duh thing, is the milkshakes. When we were looking on social media about the PA Farm Show, the milkshakes were in like every other picture, so we figured we got to give them a try. I'm a bit of a milkshake connoisseur. We do have a Jersey cow. I mean, we're kind of milk snobs. For me, the perfect milkshake is a good combination of solid ice cream with liquid milk around it, not too thoroughly blended. I want to drink a little bit of milk and then kind of get hit in the face with a chunk of ice cream. Oh, yeah. That's how I like my milkshakes. PA Farm Show milkshakes were a good combination of ice cream and liquid, not too thoroughly blended. The one to try is the twist. I didn't think I was gonna like chocolate vanilla milkshake twist, but it was really good. The right mix of chocolate and vanilla. My personal thought was the vanilla one was a bit sweet and the chocolate one was good, but the twist was this beautiful, blissful roll of tape. Yeah, it was really good. So get yourself a PA Farm Show milkshake because they good. The third thing you're not going to want to miss, and I apologize, I'm not going to apologize, food is the best. It's another food item. The cheese cubes on a stick. They were awesome. I know, it's like fried mozzarella. But you could tell dairy's really driving the PA Farm Show because the dairy food was amazing. These were like fried mozzarella cubes on a stick. Get the marinara sauce, it's an extra quarter, you gotta have marinara. I don't know, I'm Italian, maybe that's why I think that. No, get the marinara. Delicious cheese sticks, really enjoyed them. Now, I know what you're thinking. My top 3 items, one of them was actually like watching a calving. The other 2 were food. What about animals? What about the displays? What about everything else you expect to see at a farm show or at a fair? Well, that's kind of what I was disappointed by at the PA Farm Show. There was not as many animals as we see even at our local county fair. We're very fortunate in Pennsylvania to have some killer county fairs. You go, you can see all kinds of animals. They're all there all day long. Pigs, goats, chickens, rabbits, alpacas, beef cows, dairy cows. I mean, just the whole gamut. And at the PA Farm Show, which was huge and there were tons of people, there was a real shortage of animals. There was only boar goats. We saw no dairy goats. I only saw like 5 pigs.
That's why I like pigs better than goats. Now you see why I like pigs more than I like goats. The pigs are all sleeping, the goats are all trying to escape.
Pigs. I kind of feel like a lot of the animals show up for their event and then leave. Not really sure. I wasn't able to go for more than a day, so maybe the weekends are better. But I was disappointed by the animals. I didn't see as many animals as I like to see at a farm show or at a fair. As far as the displays, the vendors, and that sort of thing, even there I felt there was not a huge representation of agricultural vendors. There was lots of vendors, but only one did I actually stop and talk to because they had some really cool waterers and feeders and things. Yeah, just overall, it felt like the farm show was very focused on the food, which the food was good, and the actual events that were happening. You know, the 4-H auction was going on. That was really cool. There was some displays in the big arena, but when you're walking around with 4 small kids like we are, being able to sit in the arena and watch the different shows usually is not how we spend our time. If you can go and see the event you want to see, if you're involved in 4-H, if you want to see a particular event, you can show up for it. Admission is free, so if you're close by and you can see exactly what you want to see, that's a great option. But for us, we drove about 3 hours to go see the farm show, and I just felt like it was a long drive for what I felt was not my favorite fair of the year. That said, I'm not telling you not to go to the PA Farm Show. If you live within about an hour, if it's an hour drive, it was really nice to take a cold winter day and go to an agricultural fair. It was nice to see animals, have some yummy food, something to do. I would not drive 2.5, 3 hours to go do it again, so we will not be attending the PA Farm Show next year. We're really blessed in Pennsylvania to have some amazing county fairs, especially out in western Pennsylvania where all them farms are. So to drive 2.5 hours to go to what was not my favorite fair of the year just isn't, not gonna do it again. But if you live within an hour drive and you want something to do, admission is free, the food was delicious, and you will get to see some animals. Try to plan it for the animals you want to see. That way you can be sure they're actually there. There's a full schedule on the website. And I would say, within an hour's drive, it'd be worth spending a winter day. But if you're really into farming and it's really far away, go to a local county fair, especially if you're fortunate enough to live in the state of Pennsylvania, where we have some awesome county fairs. They're just, they're awesome. Our county fair blew the PA Farm Show out of the water, just saying. Yeah, I'll throw that down any day. One other thing, we did get to bump into a couple who watches Homesteady. We didn't get their name. We were kind of passing in the hall and things were happening quick and they said, "Hey, YouTube," and we said, "Yeah," and kind of like high-fived. So if you were that couple, comment below. It was nice to meet you, and that was cool. So anyways, check out the PA Farm Show if you live close enough, and definitely get yourself a milkshake, cheese on a stick, and then eat a salad when you go home, because that's a lot of dairy, and today I'm just kind of like, ooh, that was a lot of dairy. Shutting it down, we'll see you in tomorrow's video. If you like our show, there's a really easy way you can support us in producing this show without spending a penny extra. If you're going to shop on Amazon, just click on this link right here to do so, or before you go to Amazon, type in amsteady.com. Every purchase you make supports our show without costing you a penny extra. We thank you so much for your help in producing Homesteady.